Hello everybody, this is Kiyoshi here and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be reviewing the McFarlane Toys James Cameron's Avatar Wave 2 The Weight of Water Skimwing action figure. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's take a look at the packaging first. This is a huge figure, so let me just handheld my tripod right here. Basically the front is just a window display. Nothing much going on. Here's the back, all these designs here, and this is telling you the black light features, which we'll cover that in a minute. Cool. The packaging is huge, but just like the Mountain Banshee, they're in the identical packaging style, just different promo images. And here we have the Skimwing. First of all, I love this figure. I still need some more time to process how much I love it because I just got this open while I'm filming this video, and I'm having this first-hand experience just like you guys watching it. So I do need some room and time to really admire all the details, which I can't really do that while I'm filming. But anyways, this figure so far is amazing. It's huge. Just for your information, it's about the same size as the Ikran from the Wave 1, or even longer in terms of size because of the long tails. Second, this figure is full of details, articulations, and uniqueness. And I think McFarlane Toys probably going to release different variants of Skimwings going forward. Maybe at least there's another version based on the promo image from Tonowati's packaging. Based on the production team, James Cameron, just like the Ikrans, all these Skimwings are unique in their own patterns, color combinations, etc. There should be no identical Skimwings in the Pandora universe. So yeah, that's amazing, right? We could have thousands of these being released as long, with different combos in color or patterns. The other ones, yeah, I just love it. I'm a huge dinosaur fan. I'm also a fish keeper. This Skimwing definitely reminded me of dinosaurs combining with, different type of fish from the aquarium hobby. And also it looks like a flying fish, a dragonfly, a mosquito. Yes, those beast fish from the fish hobby. It's just amazing. So far this is a 10 out of 10 for me. I love everything about it. It comes with a display stand, a base, a clear base, and also this figure, it's in different plastic materials as well. The first half is a hard rubbery material. The tail is like a soft material, a rubbery material. All the fins are made out of hard plastic material, so it's in a combination of different materials made it happen. The execution is great in here, and also I have Jake already assembled on there, which I'll show you guys in a minute. Next is assemble. Once you open the packaging, a little assembly is required. You have to attach the tail to the body, and this is apparently the hardest part for me. It took me a lot of patience, strength, and in the middle I was really worried I'm gonna break this figure somehow. So just from my experience, grab your hands on the tail, but do not grab on these wings, because these are made of crispy hard plastic. You do not want to break it with the force, because you gotta use some force to press it in to from the ball joint to the body. And also while you're doing that with this hand grab somewhere on the neck. There's no articulation on the neck, so this should be enough strength for you to handle. And then do not grab your hands on any of these wings, any of these large wings. They're all made out of hard plastic material. You do not want to break it. You're just gonna regret it. Other than that, give a little force, probably a lot of force. It will assemble. And once you put it together, this fish looks beautiful. Yeah, let me show you this whole thing here. It looks beautiful. I'll do a 360 first to show you guys how beautiful it is. I'll give you guys more details going on, but right now just trying to do a 360. Very, very beautiful. Yeah, Jake is writing it. That's amazing too. Yep. Articulation wise, the entire tail, it's on a bandy wire. So you can do all the posture, bend it whatever way you want it. I chose this post, not bending it, because it looks like from the promo image, from the trailer, that the Skimwing is skimming through, through the water while Jake is on top of it. They're going for the battle. Yeah, and then There's these are on the ball joint. The wings are on a ball joint. These little tiny flaps are on a ball joint as well. So full of articulations, and also the mouth that's open and close because there's no like articulation on the neck. I think they sacrificed that because of the design of this figure. So the mouth that's open and close, like so. So yeah, this is the feature that was lacking in the Mountain Banshee figure. So great they added into this figure. It's very cool. Of course, this figure also it's in a black light zone, big, but they're not, the black light feature on the Skimwing is not as effective, as crazy as on the Avatar figures or the Mountain Banshee. All the black light features are on the black part of the wings right here, as you can see, little sparkles here and there. Yeah, just tiny bit here and there throughout the wings, but not as overwhelming or wow factored as to the Mountain Banshee design. But you do see these little sparkles here and there, and it's also on these spinal cords. You know, all these turquoise colored spinal cord designs. These are all blacklight activated paint apps. So yeah, and also of course there is that on these wings as well. So you can see throughout this wing. Yeah, these are all where the black light features are located for this figure. Not overly overwhelming or fantastic or anything like that, but that's what you get. All right, let me try to put this back. Ooh, yeah, this figure is huge. Once again, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. I highly recommend you get it if you are a Avatar collector. I highly recommend you get the combo, Jake Sully and Skimwing. Put them together. This is just amazing, full of photo opportunities. I try to do a lot of photo shootings. You know, it just, look at this, it's just beautiful. Yeah, also I think the price is great. I got it for under $50. I think for such a giant figure with all these details, paint apps, and articulations, this is definitely a great deal. And also, in my opinion, I think from the wave 2, I think there were 5 figures in this wave so far. This is probably the best one out of all of it. So yeah, I highly recommend it. The bummer definitely is the size. It's huge. You do have to kind of figure out where you're gonna display it or put it. So by all means, you know, there are smaller versions. There is like the smaller scale, like the 3-inch scale, the blind box scale, etc., that you can collect. But by all means, if you do have the room, I do recommend you getting this large scale because this is the most detailed. And seriously, once you open up this from the packaging, you'll love it right away. This is how amazing the wingspans are. Let me show you guys here. I haven't really shown you guys the details. Yeah, look at all these details that they put into the wings. But once again, not one single one is identical, I believe. So hopefully there's, and you know, McFarlane Toys is going to release like a variance. You know, I don't know if this is going to be a massive production or it's just going to be like limited to certain retailers. We don't know, but yeah, I really hope there's going to be another Skimwing they're going to release. I want, you know, I want Nitori to write it. I want Tonowari to write it. You know, I don't want they're writing the same one. I want them to have different colors. It's just like the Banshees. They will look fantastic. Yeah, my only gripe of this figure, I could not think of any gripe. Well, 2 gripes, I guess. One is it was really hard to put this tail to the body. The other gripe is there is no holster or anywhere to store any weapons with this Skimwing figure. Unlike the Mountain Banshee, Mountain Banshee has a pocket already attached to it where you can put the spares, you can put the weapons in it to store it, but this one does not have any. And Jay comes with a axe and some guns. See, Jake is holding the gun already with one hand. The other hand is grabbing this thing right there. Yeah, the controlling thingy. Where I can store this, once again, I think it would be very nice if there was like a holster or somewhere that you can store the weapons, the spare weapons. I do not I mean, I have to put it back to the packaging before I lose it. But you know, the best ideal way is all the weapons can be displayed somehow on the figures. But yeah, that would be my very minor gripe. But to be honest with you, this figure basically have no gripe. I have no gripes on this figure. I love it, and I highly recommend it to anyone who wants to collect a beast. I love it. 10 out of 10, straightforward. Yeah, and here is my review of the McFarlane Toys the Avatar Way of Water Wave 2 Skimwing figure. A fantastic design, fantastic paint apps, executions, articulations. McFarlane Toys did a great job. Another, you know, another great piece of art that they released with the Wave 2 Avatar figures. Thank you so much, McFarlane Toys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.